Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up? And I forgot to take that down, so we're off to a hot start. It is your boy back. Poolside Pat here. Just want to say I really miss hearing that theme song. And, you know, not to get too sappy, because we got about an hour here before kickoff. And if you're still watching the dreadful Jets-Broncos game, then good for you. But I do want to just take a quick moment to thank not just you guys, the two of you, CJ, for being so supportive during my situation with my family, but also the fans for being understandable why I haven't been around. Still fluid, but I needed to hop on because this helps me more than you guys even know. So shout out to both of you, CJ and anybody else who reached out. I really do appreciate it. But we are back. It is just the bet slips. It is October the 12th. We are getting into fall, baby. I love it. I am joined, as you can see, as always, by Rob, the parlay guy, and our resident sharp betting with Benny. Better Benny on X. What is up, gentlemen? Good to see the both of you. Benny, we'll start with you. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you.
How are you doing today? I took a little break yesterday because football's been super annoying to me.
Hey, but, sometimes that's betting responsibly, I would say. And Rob, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I mean, look. So I hit the best bet of the day, which was the Brewers money line. I was pretty confident in that one. We missed the 750 club by one leg, which was brutal because Florida State sucks. But in the end, the bets didn't matter because Alabama won, so I had a good day.
That was a good game too. I was actually watching that at the hospital. And we're here. By the way, for those that have been with us from the beginning, the man in the robe is back. Don't know how it's going to mean for my bets, but from the beginning, I used to. When I was at school in January and February, I was constantly on the show with the robe on. So I'm bringing that back. We're doing a little throwback, the return of the Pat. We are here. So, gentlemen, let's just get into it. Like I said, we got about an hour. Thank you for hopping in. As always, yes, if you put any bets in the comments, I will bet them. Rob probably will too. And because we're degenerates, responsibly. Speaking of being responsible, it is the disclaimer. I'm going to do what CJ does and do us up here. We are not paid professional gamblers. Well, Benny does get paid for his bets because he's awesome. But this show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. Best piece of advice I've ever been given. And number 3, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. And that you could do so at 1-800-GAMBLER. We're not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but we will be talking about a similar type thing in just a second here. So it's not paid professional gamblers. Please gamble responsibly at your own risk. And gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it at 1-800-GAMBLER. And yes, shout out to Nick. Let us go and get right into it. And here at Nick. Just the Bet Slips, we bring you one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot tips to help your bet slips.
Nick is a Benny better.
Let's go, Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Let's go, boys, and let's go, Nick. Shout out to our guy, Nick, there. So let's get right into it. I said it at the beginning, but I don't remember what's next. Oh, wait. It's what I'm wearing on my face, boys. Yes, Nevin Eyewear. Nevin, I don't know how I always forget that because I love it so much. I'm ditching the Doc Robbins NYC that you can see at the bottom left there, which is usually my Raiders glasses, but the Raiders stink and they're going to lose. They're going to get their asses kicked, excuse my French,
Today might be the day you actually should go with your team.
I agree.
I whatever, they stink. But what doesn't stink is Nevin Eyewear, where if you use our link, you can get 30% off of one fresh pair like these blood fades, or buy one get two free. As I said, use our link. Tell them that we sent you there. Free shipping over $50. Nevin Eyewear, polarized, comfortable, slick, awesome looking glasses. They make me look somehow better because it's hard to do that with a face like mine. So make sure you go check out Nevin Eyewear. Use our link. Tell them that we sent you there. We really appreciate it. Shout out to Nevin. All right, now I think it's time to get into some bets. And yes, it's the best bet of the day presented by Player Profit. Use our code JTBS and get 10% off of your account. And I'm going to let the two guys here kind of tell you about Player Profit because I am not yet versed with their system. So take it away, boys. Either one of you.
Yeah, so look, it's not a technical sports book. It's available, I think, in 44 states of the 50, something like that. But basically, you're buying a bankroll, but you have to pass 2 challenges first. So for the $1,000 bankroll, you pay $30, or with our code JTBS, you get 10% off, so you pay $27, and you have to essentially get 20% profit before you get to 15% losses. And if you do that 2 times, then you move on to get funded, and then you have then you get 70% of everything that you make profit on after that. There's a lot more terms and conditions to that. I would definitely check the website out for those terms and conditions. There's so many for us to even list. But it's a good way if you don't have a lot of money, but you want access to a bigger bankroll to try to get access to it. I would say it's not easy. It's not made to be easy. It's made for somebody who makes smart bets, doesn't throw a whole bunch of bets at the wall. If you throw bet 1 or 2 bets a day and they're all really good solid bets, then it might be for you. But check it out and use our code. Every time you get a new package, you use JTBS, you will get 10% off of any package. They have anything from $1,000 bankroll for $30 up to a $25,000 bankroll for $500.
There you go. I couldn't say it any better. Benny, anything to add to that, or should we just get to the bet?
No, that was a good explanation, Rob.
That was very eloquent.
He's going to be getting a message later saying,
yeah,
human resources from Player Profit.
we're gonna see Rob in that video that you were talking about.
Rob's going to disappear. No.
It's the best bet, and it's been hitting at a good clip. So make sure you're riding this regardless. And here it is. Take it away.
Yeah, I will say I don't know how long it was, like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago we started this. So it's probably about 15 of these we've done. Yeah. I've only missed 3 out of the 15. Jeez. So this one's a little more risky because it's more yards, but we're going Puka Nacua over is 93.5 at -114. They're going against the Ravens, who have the 31st ranked pass defense that gives up 262.5 yards passing a game. And Puka has gone over this total 3 times. He missed it by 2 yards once and maybe by like 10 the other time. And those were against a lot better defenses. The Ravens defense might go down in history as the worst defense to ever be put on a field in NFL by the end of the season if they stay at this rate. This defense is so bad. I literally said they were equivalent to the Rockies at winning games is how bad their defense is. Like, I think Puka goes for like 120 today. So 93 feels easy to me, or 94, I guess, technically, since it's 93.5. And getting it at -114 is good. If you got any kind of 10% boost, you can use it and then get it closer to even money. I like that even better. And like I said, he's gone 3 for 5. They're 31st in pass. They give up 262 yards. Like, just smack this and don't look back. I signed up with Player Profit yesterday. And I will post the results of my bets from the first day tomorrow so we can track how I do with this, just to give everybody an idea how it works. But this is going to be on there as one of the bets that I bet today.
Well, I absolutely love that. Love that idea too. Yeah, listen to the Parlay Professor, just a nickname I just thought of because of that picture in the top left. The Parlay Professor, Rob, bringing you the best bet of the day. Benny, any thoughts on Puka Nacua over 93.5?
I mean, what was it? Week 2 it was his breakout week where he just went crazy.
Yeah, he had like 160-ish or something.
He hasn't looked back since.
Yeah.
I mean, he is talented. He's so talented.
I think he's on his way to offensive player of the year.
If he's not injured, he's going to get this line. I mean, that's the only thing with football. It's injury.
Yeah. That's having Devontae Smith there, that means they can't double him all the time like they were doing, which is huge because Devontae Smith is going crazy.
Adams.
I said Smith. Sorry, Adams. Devontae Adams.
No, there's 2 Devontaes. I don't blame you.
I'm still mad about Devontae Smith's 49 yards. That's what it is.
It's still on the brain.
I had him over. I hit him over 50.5, so I needed 2.
That's all right. Well, hey, best bet of the day. If you want some free money, I would ride it. And next we are going to what I'm going to let Benny call because he coined it. Where are we going, Benny?
The most inclusive club on
There
X.
we go. Let's go. The most inclusive gambling club on X. It is the 750 Club. I don't have your song queued up, Rob. My apologies. I'll have it next time that I run it, and I know CJ will too. But it is a 750 Club where there's one rule about Fight Club, the one rule about 750 Club. You tell absolutely everybody because you are going to be making some money. At least we very much hope so. Screw Florida State. But let's get into it. I love this bet. I bet it right when I saw it. So I'm going to let you take it away.
That picture of you, Rob, it's like I know things.
Yeah, Parlay Professor. That's where it came. That's where I just thought. I think you should go by the Parlay Professor.
I mean, prove me wrong, boy.
Yeah.
So look, when we get to the end of this and you see the odds of this, these 5 guys getting a touchdown, the odds being as low as they are ought to tell you how much Vegas is scared of this. But we're going to start with Kyron Williams anytime touchdown. He's hit it in 3 of his 5 games, but he's going against the team that's ranked 30th and giving up touchdowns. He's given up 8 rushing touchdowns this season. Jonathan Taylor, or actually we have Ashton Genty second, so I'll go Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty it's all good. Has 4 total touchdowns. 2 rushing, 2 receiving. He's going against the Titans team, who is the worst team in the NFL, giving up rushing touchdowns. He's given up 10 rushing touchdowns this season. Then we have Jonathan Taylor, who is got 7 touchdowns on the year. He's gone 3 of 5. And this team is the second worst at giving up 9 rushing touchdowns this season. All 3 of these guys should find the end zone fairly easily. Speaking of finding the end zone easily, we have Josh Jacobs, who has now scored in 11 straight games going back to last year. And they're going to be in a game where it's going to be a blowout, and he's going to be running a lot. So I would hammer Josh Jacobs in every kind of facet you can today. I think he's going to go nuts unless he gets hurt. And then lastly, my favorite bet every week is always Jahmyr Gibbs. He's scored in 4 of his 5 games. He's got 5 touchdowns. And the Chiefs have given up 6 rushing touchdowns, so they are susceptible to giving up rushing touchdowns as well.
Do you think he might cook us?
Like he could.
Did last week?
Hey, attaboy.
I think Gibbs is one of the most, like, the only time you get cooked by Gibbs is if every touchdown goes to Montgomery. If Montgomery has 2 or 3 touchdowns, then Gibbs gets screwed. And that last year, that was the only time Gibbs missed, was when Montgomery stole all the touchdowns.
Yeah,
you know what? Now that I think about it, I didn't see one post on X saying got cooked by Cook.
Missed opportunities, man.
But like all of these guys are, I think they're all listed in the top 10 by there's a sheet that comes out of top 10 guys to score this week, and it's usually 60 or 70% every week, and all of these guys are on it. I got this at plus 774, and then I boosted it to plus 852 on DraftKings. So like normally if you put 5 touchdowns in, that thing's usually well over 1,000, and this is not. This is like this is barely over 750. That tells you that these are all lines that Vegas is scared of. So I like every one of these. So I also made the last game, the Sunday night game. So if we've hit all these other ones and you want to cash out, you can and not worry about it.
You didn't have a ladder today, did you, Benny? That just made me
No, not today.
Okay. Just
it's been a weird week. I didn't want to force stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, I love this. I just got it at 808. So
even better.
I love that. So let's do it. Let's go to the most inclusive club. Have a good time. If you hit this, we'll see you in Vegas. Let us continue, boys. We've got just a little less than an hour left, and we're gonna go to it's back. Return of the Robe, Return of the Pat. It is the same name game. I like both of these. They're a little bit more conservative than I usually do, but I'm excited to share it with you today. And we're gonna start off with hello. My name is Josh, and it might not be one of the Joshes you're thinking. It is Josh Downs of the Colts and Josh Jacobs, the aforementioned Josh Jacobs, plus 527. And let me just explain this a tad bit. Josh Downs has a red zone target share of 18%. Yes, he's only scored once in the last 3 games, but he is facing an Arizona defense that's allowing just under 2.5 passing touchdowns a game. By itself, I think this is a pretty solid value play. You're getting around 350. I don't know what it is on DraftKings right now, but his name is Josh, and I paired him with a guy who is very likely to score, as Rob eloquently put it for the 750 Club. 80% snap share, which is nuts. 20 plus touches a game for Josh Jacobs. They run him. I think 3 in what you said a stat with Jacobs. Can you repeat it for me, Rob? The stat you had for Jacobs.
Oh, mine was for touchdowns, where he's scored in 11 straight games.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Which is insane. So
yeah, that's insane.
So he's the easy part of this leg, and then I threw Josh. And yes, I know people are probably asking me, why didn't I do Josh Allen? You could do that if you would like, and then you just have to wait till that's the Monday game, is it not? One of the Monday games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to do that, you're going to get it at a better value. You're going to get it obviously at a higher price. And I probably will too. I didn't yet, so I don't know what those odds look like. But yeah, hello, my name is Josh, and as you can see on the other side, hello, my name is Travis. And this is obviously a little bit easier of the two. Give me ETN of the Jaguars. As you'll see shortly, I think a lot of us are on the Jags potentially today in general. And I mean, he's the number one guy to get a score there. I don't think Tootin is really getting too much. I think Tootin's healthy, but he's the very clear number 2 by a decent amount. And then I mean, hey, Taylor Swift.
Did you guys see tomorrow? Like,
what's that?
You have to pick and choose. Both football games are on basically at the same time, as well as the playoff baseball game. So, the one football game starts, and the other one will be starting by halftime, as well as the baseball game. You literally everything's in competition tomorrow. It makes no sense.
No sense. You'd think that they would
the baseball game during Monday Night Football, the exact moment.
You would think that they would. You would think that they would figure that out. But yeah, that's the same name game. Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, Bootang, book it, 349. I think they're both pretty solid plays. I have them on my tabletop too. That's how much I like them. And yeah, that's the same name game presented by Pat, the man in the robe. All right. I don't know what's next, but it might be
Rob, what did you get the big parlay at? Your anytime touchdown one again? What did you get it at?
It was 774, and then I had a boost that got it to 852.
Yeah, I just got it without a boost at 808. So I thought that was pretty nice.
That's what I'm seeing it about.
All righty. I don't know what. All righty. Here we go.
Oh, she's around? She's not up here. Sorry.
All right. Well, that's okay. Well, you know what? I'm still going to put you down there to talk about it, and just in case she shows up. But here it is. It's a whole my earrings.
Well, I mean, I already talked about the Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown. It is going against the second worst rush defense. The funny thing is we don't talk about any of these things. She just made them on her own. Hold on. I think she's coming. Never mind. You can let her talk.
Let's do it. Oh, let's go. Yeah, Chris, hop on in if you want. By all means.
That might have been my wife saying that through Chris, because they're both downstairs.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Making the show probably about 150% more good looking. It is Jen and her Hold My Earrings parlay. Take it away.
Well, thank you. 100% of me is wearing earrings. Today we are featuring Tory Burch signature tees.
Ooh, love it. Love it.
Yep, they make my eyes dance. All right, so we're changing our strategy.
Okay.
I was really defeated last week, defeated all of it, because my earrings bet lost, and that was really hard on me. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to switch up my strategy. Instead of giving you all bets that I like to bet, because they're crazy, they're interceptions, they're defensive touchdowns, they're defensive players. What I've decided to do, there are a couple people who do this for a living, who I follow online. I wrote a bunch of their stuff down, and if 2 or 3 of them matched, That made it on my Just the Earrings, Hold My Earrings bet.
Love it.
And what I did is they have a line, and I lowered the line for all of them. So I really want this whole, Just My Bet Slips is my family. And I really want everyone in my family, host, viewers, everybody to win this week.
Let's go.
All right.
Amen.
Oh, you can see him on the screen. Perfect. Jonathan Taylor, anytime touchdown. Don't really need to talk about that a lot. He's facing a banged up defensive line, and he's been scoring a bunch lately. Jonathan Taylor, anytime touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, 11.5 plus rush attempts. He's been the Patriots' leading rusher, and Antonio Gibson is out because of his ACL, so I think he's going to get a lot of work. Derrick Henry, 40 plus rush yards. He has had a last rough couple games, but they have some folks back in from injury, and I lowered the line pretty substantially from what some of the people who do this for a living recommend. Calvin Ridley, 25 plus receiving yards. The Raiders have allowed a wide receiver to cover 50 plus yards in every game. Last week, he had 131 yards. And this week, they've got a great matchup against the Raiders secondary.
Absolutely.
Jaylen Warren, 25 plus rush attempts. He seems to be healthy. And when he's healthy, he gets a lot of snaps and a lot of workload. So I think he'll be seeing a lot of touches. And last but not least, Josh Jacobs, 70 plus rush yards. He averages about 100 a game. So I don't think this is crazy. So I got it at plus 556. So for me, a $5 bet ends up being $32.81. And what I did, again, all the people that I follow, I lowered all of their lines. And that is this week's Hold My Earrings bet of the week.
Let's go.
What do y'all
Let's
think?
go.
Give me some honest feedback.
Yeah, here. Let's bring us all back
I love
in.
that play.
Do you?
I mean,
I do.
Let's see. I mean, I can go. I mean, we talked about Taylor, the Stevenson. I mean, the only thing I worry about that, but I like that you lowered it because who knows when or if they're ever going to get Henderson involved. But the lowering it to 11 and a half, 12 seems pretty not just doable, but likely. Henry also, which is weird. That
You
ends
said
up being
Henderson.
Yeah, first to maybe get more, when the Patriots are going to get him involved, or is he hurt?
Oh,
Did he get hurt? Oh no, yeah, Travion Henderson, and then Henry. I mean, the weird thing about this is normally in like years past, this is easy, like book it, but it's been a weird year for him. I've said it before. Titans are going to kick the crap out of the Raiders. So yeah, shout out to Ridley. And then you said Warren 25 rush attempts, or is that I see receiving? Is that receiving yards?
Rush attempts.
Okay. Let me make sure I get that in.
Wait, Jaylen Warren is rush attempt?
I think so.
You got Ramondre Stevenson over 11.5 rush attempts on the screen.
I do.
Yeah. And then Warren 25. At least this is what I was given, was 25 plus receiving. Let me make sure I got that.
Jaylen Warren rushing yards.
So is Jaylen Warren receiving or rushing?
That's what I'm wondering.
Let me confirm.
No problem.
Rushing yards. Rushing yards.
Okay.
Yep, I think that was me.
No, it's okay.
Yep. Yeah.
25 plus rushing yards. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, that's a given.
Yeah.
And then,
now I like it more.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Listen, I do that all the time. Not all the time.
Blame your husband because he's the one who probably
once
put that
in a while I do it.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And then I mean, it's the most lofty one, but I think Rob even pointed it out. Jacobs is getting. I said it too. He gets 20 plus attempts, touches a game. So 70 doesn't seem. And I mean, it's the loftiest one, but I mean, no, I'm putting it in right now. Let's see what I get of that.
Yeah, Jacobs and Stevenson, I lowered the least from what the folks had recommended, but I feel good with it, and I really want the Just the Bet Sit Flamingo to win with that this week. So
I mean, Henry has to have a breakout week. Everybody's literally talking trash about the dude. He knows what they're saying online. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's exactly. These athletes know what, especially the gamblers and he probably hears it more from fantasy. People who have him in fantasy.
Yeah.
But no, I just put it in. I got it at a little lower than what you got it at. I got it at 400, but I'll still take it. I put $5.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. There's this girl that does like home run bets. She's kind of big on Twitter. I'm not going to say names, but if that player say like she has a 4 pick and 3 go deep. If that fourth player that loses doesn't do it, she will find that player on Twitter. She will get them to accept the friend request. And if they don't, she'll send them a dirty DM. But if not, she'll put it all over their page. You're trash. You did that. I mean, I don't think these people realize it's not easy to hit a home run, and they're not.
Well, me and Rob always say, I mean, just
no,
just
but
hit
the
a home
fans,
run.
her followers love it. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
make sense to me. You're egging this woman on to talk shit to a professional sports player because he didn't hit a home run.
Yeah. There's some
Put him to get a couple bases or something, then realistic.
Yeah.
There's some strange people online, but hey, what are you gonna do? And you know what? Hold my earrings. And I told you, Jen, if anytime this hits, it's going into a separate account that I'm keeping. And when we get to finally meet, taking you out to dinner, Rob gets to stay home or wherever, and then we're also gonna get our nails. We're gonna get manis and petties.
And this pot's gonna grow, and it's gonna be a whole evening. I love it.
That's it. We're gonna have a whole day.
I even got my 4-leaf clover out today.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like that.
Let's go. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling very, very good about all this. Thank you, Jen, so much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You're 100% part of the family, and we really appreciate you.
Gentlemen,
Thanks.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great Sunday. Let's do it.
Thanks, you too. Do it.
Woo. Oh man, hold my earrings, man. That's probably my new favorite segment, I'd say. I mean, hey, I like that she's getting, and Rob, I'm sure you can speak on it. I like that here he is. Look at this guy. Unreal. Let's remove this for a second. There he is.
Where is Rob back? Look, Rob, look what I pulled out for today.
Let's go.
A real. I put it in my book, but it's a 4-leafer.
That's awesome.
This guy, he's ready to go. He's ready. All right, did you stretch while you were off camera? Did you stretch your fingers? Did you stretch your hands?
There's the good one.
I've got my Washington receiving gloves on, so we're good.
Let's go. I got one. Speaking of 4-leaf clovers, this was a while ago. I was on a train when I was at school, and it was really strange how it happened, but or just I guess chance. This lady and her daughter sat like near me, and we just got to talking, and they make these keychains with 4-leaf clovers on the inside.
Oh, they they put like the poly and they clear coat.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And they just gave me one, and that's on my keychain. I don't have it near me, but it's on my keychain now, and I really thought that was sweet. So shout out. I'll be raw. You know what? I'm just going to throw that in my pocket today and see what happens. But gentlemen, we have reached the point. We've got about 40 minutes. We're making great time. Get those fingers stretched because I'm gonna do this.
Those gloves are sick.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I know this. I mean, we're busting out all the good luck charms today. I feel like so. I'm really excited. But it is green. It is plushy, and I hope it's next, or else I'm gonna look like an idiot. It is. The tabletop. I was right. Wow. I mean, shout out to Kellen. I hope he comes back on soon, but he's got a lot of work to do when it comes to pointing because it's certainly the rankings are getting it's getting out of hand at this point with how good we have pointers in this group. But let's get to it. I will start us off.
Before you talk about it, let me do this. Let me do the finishing touches to make our luck good today. I can't find. Hold on, I gotta find where I just put that clover.
Oh, I'm actually really excited for this.
Hold on.
Don't tease me with a good time.
Here we go. I actually have to take the football and touch the clover to it.
Let's go.
Ooh, look at that.
Well, I mean, we're gonna win every single bet today. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I have rubbed the football with the lucky Irish.
Speaking of which, can I get 13 more yards from J.K. Dobbins? He's finally up to 37. I just need 50.
What's the score of that game, by the way? Quick update.
13-11 Broncos.
And
what a horrible, disgusting game. I hate it.
How much time? What is it? Fourth?
Yeah, it's 3 minutes left in the game.
Oh, well. Nobody's scoring in that game.
I didn't pay attention to that game. I've been busy doing my projections.
Yeah, who has the ball, Rob? Just quick update.
Denver just got the ball back.
Oh, okay. So the Jets aren't.
Might be over. Yeah,
the Jets have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, so they can still get the ball back.
Oh, there's 3:25 left.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes plus timeout, so there's plenty of time left.
And that was your update with Rob.
It's all up to Denver. If Denver gets a first down, it might be Cook though.
The Jets stink. Another Cook reference. Good job. Probably not on purpose, but I caught it. Let's get to it. I'm going to move myself down here. All right, football. Rams and Ravens. I've got the over. And I do want to shout out Benny, because if you aren't following him and his VIP picks, please correct me if I had this wrong and I looked at the wrong game. I see that your projections were well over this number.
This was actually one of my highest projected games of the day.
Yeah, and so I saw that.
Yeah, exactly. I have this game projected higher than Detroit and Kansas City later.
That's because the Rams might score more than Detroit and Kansas City combined.
Well, the thing is, Baltimore is literally it's almost looking like a high school game where they run the other opposite team runs down the field every time now. They are horrible.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when I saw your projections, and then I saw 44.5, and I said, I'm going to hammer. I don't even get this go up a little bit more if you want to.
Well, that was the same thing with what was it? On the over 40.5 on the Giants game.
I wish I had bet that heavy.
Easy over. I mean, that wasn't my play of the day, but according to my model, that was a huge difference in line to projection.
Again, if you're not throwing a couple bucks Benny's way for his VIP picks, then I don't know what you're doing, because that's where I got this one from.
I mean, sometimes we have a bad week here and there, but when you think about it, at $30 a month, you're paying $1 a day, $1 a day, and you can sign up with like a 30% off code. But you're paying $1 a day, and I send you all my projections every morning. I'm working on a killer NBA model. For the $1 a day, I think it's well worth it. What info you get, even on a bad day, I would pay $1 a day for that.
If you've not gotten into Benny's, you want to do it right now, because when basketball comes, you're going to be wishing that you had gotten on.
Yeah, you're going to be stacked.
When basketball comes, I'm not that type of guy, really. Like to say if I do amazing, I'd up the price. But when basketball comes, I'm not going to do any 30% off or nothing, because I know what I'm capable of.
Right.
I mean, that's a ringing endorsement. I couldn't. I mean, I've been singing the praises ever since. So please, I mean.
And in basketball,
you
got to remember this too. Like lately, NFL's been like weird lately, right? You could be up like Rutgers game. You're up 10-0, right? You think that's an easy plus 11.5 cover, right?
Let me grab this. Hold on.
Or the game with what was it, North Texas, right? What was it? 8 fumbles in that game, right?
So and a muff punt.
Yeah, you could be up almost 3 touchdowns in football, right? Fumble, and then they get a stop, right? Before you know it, you look and you're cooked, right? NBA, if your team is winning and say you're up 20 points at half, the opposing team isn't all of a sudden in 2 seconds ahead of you, like a grand slam in baseball. In NBA, if your team's cooking and the other team's coming back, you have time to actually cash out. There is options available. Now, NFL, boom, 2 fumbles, your cash out's gone. They don't even offer it anymore. Yeah. There's things in the NBA that are more consistent. If your team's up, they don't all of a sudden start losing in a second. Like a lot of stuff is pro compared to con.
And there you have it. I mean, we're so excited for NBA, especially because of Benny. But let's get into my teaser. It is my 7-point bird killer teaser. I teased down all 3 of these to as you can see, 7 points, and I love it. 6. I was a little worried about the 3.5 in the Colts, and 7.5 with the Jags is great too. But I decided to get that under the 3 with the Colts game. So I got Colts 2.5. I got the Rams down to a pick 'em, which with everything we've said today seems very likely. And then Jaguars, who I know at least one other guy in here is on the Jags today. So I decided to grab that, and as you can see, plus 120. I thought it was pretty decent value to kind of ease your mind. It's only 3 legs. I don't know. I've been pretty good with my teasers recently, so I decided to throw that in there. Bird killers, yes. Colts versus who? It's Colts and line Seahawks. Yes, Colts, Seahawks, Rams, Ravens, Jags. No, do I have that backwards? Colts, Cardinals.
Yeah,
Colts, Jags, Cardinals, Seahawks. Rams, Ravens, Jags, Seahawks. So the bird killer, or one of them already went down with the Eagles. And then I was a little nervous about the Falcons, if I'm being honest. So I decided to stay away from that. And it's a Monday game, so I'm straight Sundays, baby. We'll talk Monday tomorrow. All right, and then my name game, as I said, I put both of them on there. And even though I think the Raiders get smacked today, I like Genty to continue to roll. I think if they're going to have any chance, as Rob kind of pointed out, they need Genty to get going and early, often, and that would entitle scoring a touchdown. So I decided to throw him in there. I know it's minus money, obviously, but I need to get on the board because after missing a couple days, the jersey is still in play from Rob. So I needed to make sure I got that in. Oh, and we are joined, and I'll actually bring us back up, and I'll add him from the car. Siege is in the building.
What's up?
The GOAT.
Yeah.
I got to change audio settings, but yeah, outside of that, I'm here. There it is.
Let's go.
That's more better.
I don't have a sheet for you, but if you want to just give
you're good. Yeah, I will. Well, I'll do it during last call, so no big deal.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. What's up? Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you guys.
As you can see, Man in the Robe is back. I know you remember from the early days of the show. I decided to throw it back a little bit. But yeah, those are my picks there. And next, we're going to throw it to Professor Parlay. Rob, the parlay guy.
Rob, what just happened on that Jets game? How did they have the ball at the 50 already?
The Broncos went 3 and out, punted from their own end zone, and they got it at about the 40-ish.
What a disgusting game. Take it away, Rob.
It's ugly. All right, so this first parlay, everything in this parlay has either hit in 3 straight or more. We've got Kyron Williams, 60-plus rushing yards, who has hit in 7 straight going into last year. They're going against the Baltimore Ravens. Run defense is ranked 31st. They've given up 107, 114, 224, 118, and 167. And if you don't think Kyron Williams is getting 60 in this game, you're crazy. Tony Pollard, 40-plus rushing yards. He's hit this in 6 straight. He's gone 83, 201, 69, and 117 in the last 4. And then we've got CMC 5+ receiving. He's gone 5 straight games, getting 5+ receiving. The Bucs are ranked 20th against the pass. And with Mac Jones in there, he is loving to check this down to CMC the whole game. Chase Brown, 3+ receptions. He's hit this in 3 straight. He's got Flacco, which actually is even better than Browning. Flacco is known for hitting his running backs when he's getting blitzed because he doesn't want to take a hit because he's old and might turn into dust. And then we've got Gibbs, 50+ rushing. He's hit this in 4 straight. That it's very obvious this Detroit team wants to run the ball as much as possible. They're going to be feeding Gibbs. He's going to get to 50 pretty easily in this game. And I got this at plus 317, and then I boosted it up to plus 380. And then I think I just have I have another. I forgot about the other one. I have 3 quarterbacks to throw for 200+ yards. Now I can't find my piece of paper that I had it written on, but that's okay. Dak Prescott for 200+ passing yards. He's gotten this in, I think it's 4 or 5 this year. Drake May, 200+ passing yards, also 4 or 5 this year. And Baker Mayfield, 200+ passing yards, also 4 out of 5 this year. They've all done it in all but one. I don't know if it's either 3 out of 4 or 4 or 5, but it's all but one game. They've all done it in the last 3 or 4 straight. And all of them are going against teams that average giving up over 200 yards passing per game. This is pretty close to an even money bet. I feel great about this one. I did this one mainly to try to cover anything crazy that might happen on the other bets. This is my safe play of the day. And then I added the best bet of the day with Puka over 93.5, which we already talked about at minus 114.
Love that. Any thoughts, boys? Anybody? I love the stat. The stats back it up, so I'm with it.
Yeah.
The Baker Mayfield, Drake May, Dak Prescott, all of them could easily hit for 250 today.
Right.
Baker's going to be in an absolute back and forth shootout. Drake May is going up against a team that has a bottom 10 pass defense, if I remember correctly. And I don't trust Dallas's defense enough, so Dak Prescott's going to have to hold that squad up with the pass. So, that's an easy one.
I would even consider taking it. I would even consider doing 200, 225, and then 250, and just seeing,
that parlay number 2, I absolutely adore.
Oh yeah, Boys, CJ, you missed it. I mean, we got Sting mask coming out or whatever mask that was.
It was Sting.
That's Sting. Yeah, Sting mask. We've got the robe is back. We've got Benny rubbing a football with a
Wait,
four-leaf clover.
isn't there a song "Driving in the Rain"?
There might be, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing all day. As it is, there's like dogs and cats falling from the sky. Pretty much my entire drive today. Like, it's bad when I can't use cruise control on the highway. Like, that's a problem.
I just want to point out too, this is the only show you're going to get everything that's happened today, including the driving in the rain. I mean, Benny rubbed a football with a four-leaf clover.
I rubbed a four-leaf clover on the football.
I mean, we're pulling out all stops today.
There are stops that have been pulled.
I want Derrick Henry to see this, so he realizes what I'm doing to the ball.
So he can tote the rock high and tight, Derrick, high and tight. Quit low belly in that rock, dog.
I love it. And now we're getting to one of what is quickly going to become one of the best segments on the show, and I mean, a little spoiler, eventually on a different platform that we won't tease too much. It is, yes, and I'm going to play the song.
There's a guy with a plan in his hand, Benny. He's got pink so slick, they're worth every penny. Football, baseball, hoops on the telly. He's the king of the stats. He's always ready. I'm Benny with Benny. Oh, I'm feeling so lucky. He's gonna win. His advice is so lucky. Benny with Benny. My day is looking sunny. Benny knows the game and he's giving me money.
That's right. Benny's making us money. Go ahead, Benny. Tell us what we got today.
Lions money line. Plus 114. I got it at.
Oh, you're sorry.
I don't see Kansas City beating them tonight. Fade me if you want. Call it a trap. I think the Lions win comfortably tonight. I mean, Kansas City has barely been winning against mediocre teams. I don't know. I think Lions are going to be way too much for them tonight. I do have projections on this being a high-scoring game. I got a projector around 51 points with Detroit holding about close to a 2-point edge. So I do think the Lions pull this off. We'll see what happens. But this is my top play of the day is Lions money line at plus money. And then give me the Jaguars. They played great last week. And the fact that they're nearly a pick 'em as well, give it to me. If you want to take them, they were, plus 2.5? Let me see what they're at now.
It's been fluctuating between +2 and +2.5 pretty much all morning.
So now they're down to +1.5. So, money's going with the Jags right now. I have this game. I actually have Seahawks projected to win by about a point. But the fact that the model shows so much Jacksonville keeping it so close and how well they played, I think Jacksonville wins. I think this is not a super high-scoring game. I think it's mid-40s. I don't think it's going to be a game like their last game where they, soared past 50.
I mean,
we also have to look at the rain situation up and down the eastern seaboard today.
Yep. So that's a lot of people got to realize that. Yeah, weather's a big factor. So if everyone's hammering overs today, at least look at the weather report. It matters for football.
We need a weather segment with CJ, by the way.
Oh my God, you look like a great weatherman. You look like you could be a great weatherman.
I mean, he has the degree.
That was the undergrad degree.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. He's our resident meteorologist.
I didn't even know that.
I need a game script segment and a weather segment.
You need to move to Kentucky, where you'll be the hottest person on the newscast, and you could still be a
CJ. Have you ever went up to your wife? Have you ever went up to your wife saying, I see precipitation in the future.
Oh man! Oh boy! Oh no!
I have not done that.
Oh god! That's usually something CJ would say.
I have, however, sat there and said that the forecast does look like it could be in for some sunny skies.
Oh.
Hey! All right! Hey! Come on now!
You know,
Hey,
Rob, you know what this is gesturing.
I mean,
oh boy, I missed.
oh,
you
by
guys.
the way, so Benny, I love the Lions. I've bet it everywhere. The only thing that scares not me, but most people, is the fact that 83% are betting plus 2.5, and 89% are on the money line for the Lions right now.
Oh wow.
That scares a Vegas call.
That scares everybody in the NFL this year. But the thing is, some games have to go to script. They can't do it with every game.
That's true. Yeah. They already pulled the Giants Eagles Bulls.
If they do, I'm just done with NFL. Like, it'll be, only 16 games. I'll just watch. NBA's coming soon.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I mean, honestly, sometimes the public's right. It's just the way it goes.
Sometimes it's right, but sometimes,
it looks like they're doing it with this Jets game right now.
A broken clock is still right twice a day, gentlemen.
Because the Jets were plus 7. I mean, the Jets were getting 7.5, and so many people hammered Denver. And
here we go.
Denver lose?
I liked the Jets today. I mean, you got to think it's a lot easier for the Jets to go east. Like, that's only a 4-hour difference compared to the Denver, who's a 7-hour difference, playing early. I mean, Denver's essentially playing a game at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, so Denver won. Denver won. They just didn't cover. It was 13-11.
Yeah,
they didn't get the field goal. I thought they were in range just now.
No. They got sacked on the play before that took them out of field goal range.
Oh, thank God,
literally just saw the end of the Jets game was brutal. That was a text message just came to me. Listen, the fact that Denver came back last week on Philly and looked good, and then they go across the pond and look so bad versus the Jets. You can't tell me these games aren't scripted. You can't. You can't sit there and tell me this.
The Jets are so bad.
I will say that everything that happens overseas, I kind of throw out the window because every game overseas is trash.
Just take the under. Just take the under.
No, because the over hit twice already. So
I'm always on the Lunders, but no, I know that the overs have been hitting, but
one of the overs was the fact that one of the teams stayed there and didn't have to travel.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah,
but
also a very valid point. I'm just I can't. I hate the London series. I hate the games in like Brazil.
Yeah.
I hate all of it. And you know what? If Europe wants football, they could have a European football league. It was there before. Like, we can do it again.
Yeah, EFL. Yeah, EFL.
Or if you want to do it, if you want to do it like me and you had talked about for Thursday Night Football. Make sure it's after their buys. Like,
yeah.
That way they have 2 weeks. They have 2 weeks basically with travel, all that. Yeah. And at least you're going to get the full potential from these teams and make it good TV.
Oh, you guys all already know why they do it the way that they do, and that's the almighty dollar. That's what we're chasing too. We're responsibly chasing that back.
And honestly, they're gonna end up making somebody a base team in London, and it's just gonna be every week somebody's gonna be going there. That's where it's going to.
Yeah, I hate.
Oh, that's already the plan.
Of that, by the way.
That's already the plan. Is
that's
every
their
week.
whole plan.
Yeah, well, at least once a week, a game in overseas. Yeah, which by the way,
Russia. It is the National Football League, not the World Football League. Like, keep it in the Americas.
Let's throw it to Nick though, who has a great question for us. Does anyone have a money line parlay?
I do have a money line parlay today, and essentially everybody that's favored by more than 5.5, I threw in as a money line parlay, and it's like plus 400. To tell you the truth, I was doing these things in between church services, Nick. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be, the guy that tells you, because I literally went down the line and went, they're favored by more than 5.5. Hammer their money line. I think it's like 6 of them you can literally run down. I'm sure Benny's got it. But yeah, everybody that's favored by more than 5.5, bar the London games, I didn't touch that one. Because I hate those games. I'm boycotting those games from now on. Even though the last time I bet on one I made money, I'm boycotting those games.
I think the only true absolute locks today are probably like Washington, the Colts, and Green Bay. Like, no funny business.
Well, those are 3 of the teams on the money line parlay that I have.
There's no
2
funny
others.
business parlay.
It's either 2 or 3 other ones that are on. I can't remember whether it's a 5-legger or 6-legger.
Probably the Rams, right? You probably had the Rams on there.
Too.
Yeah, there's 7. Yep.
Hold on,
So,
I'll give you mine right now that I bet. It is
Yeah, I have one too.
Rams, Colts, Packers, Buffalo, 4-pick parlay. It's only plus 146, but to me, I don't see any one of those losing.
I'll give out the bird killer money line parlay.
Mine would be Washington, Colts, Green Bay, Rams.
Mine,
funny business.
I want to say
no
that's
funny
mine.
business
I
parlay.
think there's another squad though. I really want to say there's another squad that I have in mind.
Maybe. Let me see. Oh, did you have Dallas over Carolina? Maybe.
Yeah, no, they're a 3-pointer, so I don't think I took him. Even though I think that's a solid play, I don't think I took. Maybe it is only 4. Maybe I had one in and then I decided to take him out. Again, I'm driving in the rain and I don't have my.
You probably had
phone,
Buffalo. You probably had
Yeah.
Buffalo over Atlanta.
And that's tomorrow though, or is that later
tomorrow.
today? Or
Tomorrow.
No,
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. So I did include them, even though it's not today. Yeah, that's fair.
If you want,
Yeah,
if
Nick,
you want to
great
run,
question, man.
Yeah, because the Rams are minus
Yeah.
345, the Colts are minus 455, the Packers are minus 1100, and Buffalo's minus 230. So
I don't think the Packers win by 14 though.
Oh, I don't either, but that's why we're doing money line.
Actually, truth be told, my lock of the day is to take the Bengals up to 20.5, and then also take that over up by 6 points as well, because I think it falls under, and I don't think there's a lot of scoring in that game. I don't trust Joe Flacco, and I have never trusted Jordan Love ever. I think that last I looked, that line was at 43. I might have taken it to 50.5. I might have moved it by 7, and then moved Cincinnati's score up to 20.5.
there you go. Not a bad,
the line's
not a bad little
44.5.
teaser.
Yeah, that's not. I got Cincinnati only. Green Bay only winning by 10.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's hard to say that Green Bay won't win, seeing their. No, they're definitely gonna. They're gonna win. It's talking about cover.
Yeah, they're just not gonna cover.
I don't think there's a way. The 14.5 is so big in the NFL, it's insane. You could take the worst. This experiment that somebody wanted to make. When the Browns went 0-16, I want to say it was 2013, 14, somewhere in that realm, right? When they were trash, they went 0-16, and somebody sat there and said that Alabama could beat Cleveland in a game when Alabama was so good. No, it's not happening.
No.
Even the worst NFL team in the history of NFL teams is going to beat a college squad. And I don't care how good the college squad is. You could have 11 first rounders. The NFL is just, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster, they're better prepared. I do not care.
I agree with you. I would argue they could cover 14.5, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they can cover. I'm not saying that they couldn't cover. But what I'm saying is,
20.
There's such a minute difference between the best NFL teams and the worst NFL teams. That's the reason why you saw the Giants beat the Eagles this past week. It's the reason why you saw the Jets be competitive with the Steelers. Is there all of those teams, they're so much tighter than they actually are. It's just when those differences get exploited and then they make changes at halftime, it just doesn't happen. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't see any NFL team should be favored by that much. I could see 10. because I mean teams get blown out, but like to expect it on a 50% scale that a team's gonna blow out another by 14.5, because that's what these handicappers do. Is they run a bunch, or the sports books do. They run a bunch of models on this game, and they figure out where the line would be so that 50% of the time the one team covers, and the 50% of the time the other team covers. They run it, and they run these simulations, and they go, okay, the line is blank.
They'll run it like 1,000 times, and for example, say it covers it. Out of the 1,000 times, each one's maybe a 48% and a 52%. Now they got a beautiful line.
Yeah.
And I just want to give out my bird killer money line parlay for Nick. Colts, Rams, Jaguars plus 203. If you want to have some fun with me. But yeah, great.
I will
great
say when it comes to covering
discourse.
when it comes to covering 14.5, Joe Flacco already beat the Packers once with the Browns. Is all I'm saying, and he's now facing them as the Bengals quarterback. So.
Yeah, there you go.
What I'll say to that is the Browns at least have a defense that's somewhat respectable.
That's true, but the Bengals have an offense that is respectable.
That I will not disagree with you on.
27-17 is what I'm thinking the game's going to be.
That sounds right to me.
27-17-ish.
There you go. Great discourse, boys. But there's the records. I don't know if that's updated because I haven't.
It's not, because I have one of the 750 clubs have hit, and we've done more than 2.
You know what? I got to go back on because I never updated. Remember that morning everything got deleted? I haven't been on that site since, so I have to update those 4 picks from that day.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
we all have to update the records.
Yeah. I think. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is probably a little off. I know mine. I think a lot of these are correct, but I'll throw it up anyway. Yeah, we'll get all this corrected. I know mine is correct. Mine
might be updated a little bit now because I was 4-0, so you guys did fix it.
I did. Okay, I got a couple in there for you, Benny. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get everything. It's been weird with
we've had a lot going on lately.
Yeah, a lot going on. But hey, guys, it was great to be back. I'm gonna actually throw it to just CJ right now if you want to give us your picks. I know you gave out a couple of them, but I'm gonna bring you up solo.
No, you're good. I had a couple there. I'm a big fan of taking a bunch of lines and shifting it up this week. Last week I took 6 lines for over-unders, and I shifted them down by 7 points, and I took the over. This week I'm feeling a bunch of unders. Benny, you could probably tell me why I'm feeling that, but I like a lot of unders today. It could be the fact that I'm just chilling in rain. Find any game that is affected by weather today, shift the line up by 7, and take the under. And that would be my advice to everybody today is take unders. I feel like this week is a bunch of unders, except for that the Rams-Ravens game. Take that over. I also have the Rams themselves scoring like 45.
Yeah, 44 and a half.
Yeah, like I think that's what we took it at before. I think that's the only game I won't even touch the under on.
And the models got them for 30+, and that's high for a model.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's insane. So, but outside of that game, I'm taking a bunch of unders and I'm shifting the line up. 7, 8 points, taking unders. I'll probably do it full, and I'll post it on. I'll post it here on just the BetSlips when I get out of the whip. I've got like 2 miles till I'm home. I'm sitting in a traffic light.
Maybe
because I'm a DJ, I think I'm gonna go and bet a 3 touchdown parlay all for the Rams. I'm gonna go Adams, Puka, and Kyron Williams, all 3.
In case somebody wants to pause this and look at the projections for today, I got to get it straight though.
There you go. And again, if you're not following Betting with Benny, not just for the dope theme song that he has, but also just because he's a sharp bettor, definitely go do that, boys. For the about 100 people in here, we appreciate it. I miss this show. This is where I get away from what's going on in my life right now. I said it at the top, CJ, but I appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys for your support and thinking about me and my family. But it's so good to be back. I mean, I had to be here for Sunday. I had to. So thank you, everybody.
Prayers for Pat in the chat.
I really appreciate that. Seriously. It's been tough, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it as a family, which we are. Shout out to Jen, the Whole My Earrings Bet. She makes this show infinitely more attractive, and we definitely need more of that. Looking at these four schmucks in here. No, I'm just kidding. You're all handsome and beautiful, so don't take what I just said seriously. But gentlemen, any other last calls? Because I know that was CJ's kind of his last call. Rob, Benny, anything?
I have 80,000 bets, so I'd be here all day if I tried.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you, Nick. Really, thank you so much. 80,000 bets. I called him the parlay professor, by the way, CJ. I think that might stick.
We might prof parlay. The parlay prof. Yeah, we could make that switch.
I didn't even think about that. That's actually pretty clever.
Parlay prof.
Yeah, parlay prof with a period. Benny, any last calls for you? Any bets that you want to throw out there? Are you ready? You're just ready to go?
No, I'm just ready to lay on the couch, kind of like doze off and fall asleep all day watching football.
Can you give me one last thing before we go and rub that football with that clover one more time?
Yes, I will.
With a clover, with the clover though.
The 4-leaf clover.
I got a real 4-leaf clover. Look.
This is the good luck clover and the good luck football.
Now watch. I rub it.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean honestly, like you can't make this crap up.
No,
I'm saying.
Can't.
Not at all.
Can't make it up.
This is so wild situation.
Pat McAfee eats her heart out.
If you guys win every bet because of this 4-leaf clover, come on over to Winnable.
Let's go. Boys, let's have a Sunday. I love you all. Love the people watching. You know the deal at Just the BetSlips, where we bring you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is the hot
tips
to help
your
BetSlips. Let us play you out and let's enjoy our Sundays.
Responsibly chase that bag, y'all.
Have a great day, everyone.
Let's free.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the waves. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the waves. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I want to show you guys.